Alright guys, what's going on? We got a quick video for you here today. The stock market's pissing me off today. The past, this whole week has sucked. I think I made some money yesterday or the day before, but like, it was like kind of sketchy, and the market's kind of being sketchy, and the SPY here is just selling off, like. So I'm trying to go long on BBBY, and the whole market's just tanking. The whole market from the highs today is down 1%, almost and a half, which is a lot for the SPY. And here I am trying to go long on BBBY. I missed the trade. Like I don't know. I thought that this was gonna play out way earlier, this breakout. So I was here, and then I added here. And it failed, and I got out when the trend broke. So the trend broke, and I suppose that was an okay trade. I think there I only lost, I didn't lose that much. And then as this pattern was forming, I know I wasn't buying on VWAP, and this level here, this is a very clear range from the morning. Whether you put that a little lower or a little higher, we can say it's in this area. So I should have been buying here if I really thought that it was a long, but instead I waited for it to come back into this channel, and then I was kind of chasing my entries thinking we're gonna break out. It comes back down, I sell out, it goes back up again, I buy, and I'm up, and then I'm down, and I'm just I'm over trading it. I'm getting biased. I was green on the day by like, what, 120 or 110, and now I'm red by $11. Let me see if I can just pull it up here. It'd be easier. Down $11 on the day. I mean, that's not that bad, but it's just annoying that I was up, and then from over trading and stupid mistakes, I was down. So anyways, let's go over the other ones. So I also traded NMCI. The only trade I saw in here was as it was pinging this, there's a seller here right at where the halt was. I think it was 391. As it was pinging that, it kept coming back up and then back down. I'll show you on the 5-second chart exactly what I saw. And you can see my trade. Yeah, this makes way more sense. So we came back up to it and then back down, and there's a big seller. We came up to him again at 390. Was it 1 or 2? Yeah, 391. Came back down, and I saw the bids were raising and raising and raising. And then on the chart, that's what this looks like here. So the bids wouldn't go lower than 57. The bids wouldn't go lower than 65. The bids wouldn't go lower than 73. And then finally, right on the breakout, I bought and then immediately sold for 12 cents, 13 cents, and then I thought that was it. Now there was another trade in here, of course, but I didn't take it. I did recognize that the market was sketchy today, and it's literally still selling off here. I'm watching it on my other monitor. So that's what happened with. Let me see if the video is actually here. We can just watch it. Let's bring it over. My AMRS trade. So this was the trade here. I got this level here, 216 from the daily. It finally broke trend, and the key level, the high of yesterday, was 216. So I got in at 217. Pretty good entry. And I'm waiting for so long. The volume is just dead. The volume, there's no volume, and I'm already thinking to myself, like, this trade is being forced. You can tell by the volume the trade is forced. Now we did make it up close to the high. I didn't sell anything because my target was 230. Maybe, knowing how low this volume was, I should have taken profits in there. Whether that was my mistake or my mistake was I shouldn't have just taken it in the first place, I don't know. I'll figure that out later, you know. But in any case, I only lost $19 on that when I stopped out. I was in this for so long. where did I don't know where I eventually sold out, but I only lost $19.51. So that's fine. I think I stopped out right in here, actually. Yeah. Stopped into 216 just as it was about to break. I said, you know, screw that. People's stop losses are going to be here, and we're probably going to shoot down to 212 or something. And I don't want to be a part of that, so I wasn't. And then the fun on BBBY started. I saw, and I thought we were going to break out here. This is where you should be shorting. And if you're long, which I was, you shouldn't be going long here. So my entries sucked. And because of that, I got stopped out multiple times and slowly eroded and overtraded my profits away. So on the day, I was up $101 at that point. So 120 minus $19, I was up 101 bucks. And I wasn't taking any profits here for some reason. I had small size, which is fine. But I just kept doing the same trade over and over. But anyways, you can watch actually the NMCI trade because I did record that. But I don't want to get too mixed up. You know, I'm bouncing around. So I think I already showed you all these trades on BBBY. So that's finished, I think. I'm not going to touch it. I shouldn't have touched it as many times as I did. So back to NMCI. Let me actually show you what happened. See this guy here at 91. This is what I'm looking at. 20,000 shares. So we're holding this pretty well. You know, every time we dip, we're getting bought up. There, 91. I actually tried to buy there and then realized that I shouldn't be buying so early. So I quickly canceled my order. I don't know why it didn't go through, actually. Like, I bought on the ask. So I don't know why it didn't go through. In any case, I'm lucky that it didn't. And I'm just kind of watching the bids here. Seeing what's happening, the time in sales, but more so the bid. You know, we're holding this pretty well. This level here got bought up right around 350. So that's where I bought when we came back up to it again. Because I noticed the bids are staying in the 70s now rather than the 60s. So I'm waiting. As you saw, that person on the bid there, where did he pop up? Let's watch it. Now we're in the 80s with 4,000 shares. For some reason, someone immediately sells into him. And then that's my sign that momentum will probably come in now and shoot us over the halt level up towards $4. And there's no resistance above 385 all the way up to 484. So 385 was acting as support, and I was about to buy, you know, see another 4,000 shares. I was about to buy through the resistance of 391 on the level 2. So I buy in, and immediately we're up. I don't get filled, so I keep moving my order down, 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 down until I get filled, and I'm in, and I'm out, and that's it. So let's watch that live one more time. I won't touch it. Watch the bids. Bids went from 60s to 72 to 75 to 81. Now the momentum is in. I buy. We're up. I sell. 126 bucks. Just like that. So that was good. That was more of a breakout trade. That was more out of my A+ setup. That was maybe an A- or something, because I don't usually like buying breakouts, as you guys know. If that hadn't have immediately broken out, I would have had to sell almost right away as well, maybe in the 80s. Hopefully I would have just bailed out immediately and maybe lost $50 to $100. So the win-loss, or the risk-reward, was 2 to 1 or 1 to 1. Not the best trade, or maybe not the best setup, because usually my setups are dip buying with very, very low risk and then trying to sell at high of days. So I think if I had taken this trade here on VWAP and then sold at around high of day of 1697, if I had sold there, that might have been the better trade. But I'm not going to go through the what ifs. I'm just going to get out of here. This market's pissing me off. Down 11 bucks today, not that bad, you know. If this has been my equity curve, you know, I've had a couple of these. I'm just consolidating. I'm waiting for that next big win, the next round of momentum. And until then, I have to be careful because I'm still taking 1,000 shares, which I guess isn't too bad. I'm not taking 2,000 shares or 3,000 shares, so I'm keeping my losses small. My red day's small, and that's that. So I've been talking for a while. Hopefully you guys got something out of that. We'll see you tomorrow.